Welcome back. It is Frankie Boyer, and what a gorgeous book I have in front of me. Jesse Bloom is our guest. The book is called Creating Sanctuary, Sacred Garden Space, Plant-Based Medicine, and Daily Practices to Achieve Happiness and Well-Being. And Jesse, you're known as a rock star in the ecology gardening movement from the Seattle Times. A great quote. Welcome. It's so nice to have you with us. But you are an award-winning landscaper and professional horticulturist and ISA certified arborist, and it's so nice to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm excited to be on the show.
So tell us about the new book and why you wanted people to get what is in nature that can also be a part of their daily practices in life.
Well, I've been helping people find sanctuary by creating their own in their own backyards and homes for about 20 years. And one of the things that I really come across a lot is we don't have a relationship with nature oftentimes anymore that is really nurturing to us. A lot of people see their garden as a burden or a place that requires a lot of work. And instead, I wanted to show how gardens and spaces we can create a very sacred and healing and nourishing space for us, whether it's growing food or a family gathering or a space to pray and meditate. We're, I believe, designed to have relationships with nature, from plants and animals and all the spaces that we find ourselves in.
Right. The book is divided into different parts, and so your work is beautiful from all the different gardens that you've created and spaces in people's backyards and in their homes. But you've also give us some wonderful information about the herbs that, growing your own apothecary. And let's talk about things that we can find, and this, people think this is overwhelming and I could never do it, but you say no, it can be done.
Oh yes, definitely. The book is supposed to be an easy entry point. Like, anyone can pick up the book and find something that they can try or experiment with. And plants have been a part of human civilization since day one. We get our nourishment, our minerals, and our nutrients. Everything comes from plants. And before the days of pharmacies and grocery stores, we had to rely on a relationship with plants and the earth in order to survive. And so what I want to do is show people, okay, well, this plant that maybe we have a relationship with that's not positive, so say like a weed, well, this is what it's actually good for, and this is how we can use it. Anything from really simple medicines to like heal a cut on ourselves to making a tea that's really simple that helps us sleep better at night. So plants can be our allies and have been throughout all of human civilization. We've evolved with them. But we've gotten away from that connection and that relationship and don't necessarily rely on them anymore. But it's one of the healthiest things I think that we can be doing.
You also have, I know a lot of people have a hard time sleeping, and you've put together a couple of ideas, but you say that taking a hot bath with some of the relaxing herbs, inhaling a calming essential oil such as lavender or chamomile, or drinking tea, you give us a couple of suggestions for restful sleep. Yeah, I think that's something that we all go through at some point in our lives. We all have periods that there's more stress or there's more anxiety. There's emotional and spiritual ailments that we suffer from, and oftentimes sleep is one of the things that if we're not getting enough of it, it impacts the rest of our lives and our bodies. And I really wanted to focus on that because it's an easy one to build a ritual around at night. I love taking baths with herbs, which may sound funny, but it's just like taking instead of drinking a tea that gets into our stomach, we absorb all the constituents of the plants into our skin.